pick it up. I'm just like, hello. And this girl goes, are you Brianna? And I'm like, yeah. Did you go out with my boyfriend on Sunday or on Monday? And I'm like, I'm on Facebook. Oh my God, he is so cute. Like, I want him to have babies with me. Thank you. I want to take a break from social media. I feel like I'm going crazy and I'm just too addicted to it. I was in yoga today and I don't know why it hit me. I was like, why don't I just not be on my phone for a month? Like, just delete all the apps. And I want to do it. I'm kind of scared because of how, I don't know, it's just like everybody is on it all of the time. And you know what? Actually, what sparked this interest, I was in Joshua Tree the other day. It was so beautiful. I was with some friends and we were having a conversation about this, about how addicting it feels, at least to me. And I just said something. It was so natural and it just came out. Obviously, we were in a conversation. I like to, you know, sometimes I just like to delete myself. Talking about how you can temporarily disable your account. But the way that I said it, I like to delete myself. This has just become who I am. My Instagram is me. I don't know. So that conversation just led me to, I just want to like get away from it. So, sorry, this is kind of a long intro, but I just find that if you're not, for me, if I'm not happy or if I'm not like in a good place, I just like scroll and endlessly scroll and it's this cycle of I'm not even taking information in. I'm not even reading really what's on the screen. It's just muscle memory of comfort or something. Comparing yourself to others is so real, at least for me. I feel like I have a really hard time doing that and it just isn't healthy. So I just want to step back. I want to make a post being like, goodbye world. I don't know why it brings me so much anxiety and like why I feel so affected by it. Some people are just like, oh yeah, it's Instagram. It's really not that big of a deal. But like, why should I make a post or should I just leave for a month? Do you see the struggle? It literally makes me anxious. And this is why I'm doing it. I just want to read a book. I want to get off dating apps. Dating apps is, I feel like I could make a whole video on this and let me know if you want to see. I feel like the psychology of dating apps, I don't know if I'm the only one, but it's almost as if it's just like a game. I'm not really like looking for, I mean, I'm telling myself, oh yeah, like go on a dating app, you know, that's the thing to do nowadays. That's normal. That's how everybody meets people. But it's just like, again, the aimless scrolling, not really taking in what you're looking at. I feel like it's the same with dating apps. Swipe, swipe, swipe. I don't know if I'm making sense, but whatever. Hey. It's kind of funny to post such a cute, happy picture and then be like, I'm not happy. Posted. Okay, now it's time to delete all the apps off my phone. Do I really want to get off Instagram? Like, what am I even gonna do not sitting on my phone? I'm kidding. TikTok, goodbye. Facebook, goodbye. YouTube doesn't count. Look, now I want to go to Instagram to see that post. Okay, I'm deleting the app. Just do it. Delete. Snapchat. Goodbye, dating apps. It's just like not healthy. I hate. Actually, I mean, maybe it's healthy. I just hate going on dates with strangers. So like, why do I even try? I'm kind of nervous. But I mean, I also kind of feel good. What's the date today? This is day 1, you guys. Oops, sorry. Today is November 14th, 2020. 30 days. I'll give it 30 days. You know, break the habit, do something new. I want to read books. Guys, I'll show you. I'm going to check in. I'm going to call my dad and tell him the news.
Hi, my little birdie.
Hello, Father.
How's it going over there?
It's good. I just decided that I'm gonna be off Instagram for a month.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I just feel like it's not healthy.
Oh. Well, you'll live. You'll be alright.
Yeah.
Just keep making your movies. I can't wait to get home and see the one you put up today.
Good morning. It's day 2. Usually, I wake up and immediately check my phone. Immediately. Well, I did today. But there's nothing. One thing that I am allowing myself is like still YouTube, because also I just love that I haven't even gotten out of bed. I just reached for the camera, so you're getting it all. Yeah, so I'm still sitting here watching a YouTube video. I'm not counting it because I feel like the whole point is not taking in any information. That's how I feel with Instagram. It's a habit to just scroll and scroll and scroll for hours, whereas pick a YouTube video, you're like choosing content to take in. So I have some updates. I don't know exactly how many days it's been, but I think maybe at least over a week. I've honestly been bad with doing check-ins as much as I planned and wanted to, but I have a juicy story. So, you know how I mentioned getting off dating apps? Well, I go to yoga the next day. I'm like, this is my first day off social media. Today's good. I was feeling great. So I go, I'm journaling afterwards because I do that all the time. I just sit there and journal. It's one of my favorite things. And I'm journaling and this guy comes up to me, which never happens. Never. I don't understand how people date in real life and like meet in real life. I'm just like, it doesn't happen. Like nobody goes up to each other anymore. I talked to my dad about this. I'm like, what was dating like for you when you were, in your 20s? And he's like, well, you just had to go to their house. And I'm like, what? You literally meet someone and then go to their house to contact them? Now I'm like, Dad, no one does that. It's all social media. Everyone slides into the DMs. Nobody actually. So anyway, I was shocked that somebody came up to me. Oh, excuse me, like, what are you writing? Are you a writer? And I was just like, oh, I'm just journaling about how no one wants me. I'm just kidding. I was like, oh no, I'm just journaling. So anyway, we end up having a great conversation. He was like, oh, could I sit down? By the way, social distanced yoga. Everybody is it's in a huge park. So long story short, we're both like, oh my God, we have to hang out. He just moved here to Long Beach. I'm like, I did too. So then I get his number. He texts me that day. And then later that evening, he's like, hey, do you want to get coffee tomorrow? Sure. Oh, and he's from a different country. He's from Nigeria. Not that that matters, but I just thought it was interesting because he said, do you want to get coffee? And then he said, okay, 6 p.m. works. And I was like, oh, I thought, morning coffee. Go to dinner. We got together. I had the weirdest feeling. I just had this like really weird feeling. And so I was like, okay, I don't really want to ever see him again. It just was bizarre. So a few days later, I get a call and I pick it up. I'm just like, hello. And this girl goes, are you Brianna? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, did you go out with my boyfriend on Sunday or on Monday? And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. I had no reason to lie. A part of me was like clenched up and got nervous, but I was like, wait, what? I have no reason to lie. He had a girlfriend. And what's the point of me telling you this story? Number one, I just thought, because I meant to come on here the day after he came up to me and like asked me out. Oh my God, this is such the universe. I delete all my dating apps, so then this guy asked me out, but then I never got to, and then this happened, so now I'm like, oh God, it was just so weird. I'm like, why? And she's like, yeah, he told me that you came on to him and were all over him, and I'm like, no, he literally came up to me in the park. I had no idea. And then he asked me to dinner. He just schmoozed me the whole time. and he had a girlfriend. But anyway, I actually had a really good conversation with the girl. I was like, oh my god, I had no idea. How would I know? I don't know the man. And she was like, no, I'm not mad at you. Thank you for talking to me. So yeah, that was crazy. Haven't heard from him since. I just don't understand dishonesty like that. Okay, so how else has it been going? To be honest, I feel like I'm just becoming a TV addict or a video addict now. And a part of me is like, what's the difference if I watch YouTube? Clicking on ones that are like, oh, TikTok compilations. I'm like, I'm on TikTok. But yeah, another thing I've been doing is reading. Yesterday, I read 30 pages, I feel like I've read for a long time, this book, Franny and Zoe, and I hope by the end of this I can tell you what the book's about, because something fun and exciting, I finished a journal. I've never finished a journal before, I don't think, to the point where I was like, oops, I need to go buy a journal today because I just wrote the last page. I've been like actively journaling for an entire August, June, yeah, so not even 6 months. Journaling this much in 6 months. I went out and I got the same journal because I just love it so much. I think it's really healthy and I feel like it's helped me a lot. If you guys are wondering, this is the Moleskin journal from Target. Does anyone else just, hold on to mail for way too long? 'Cause that's what I do. I'm on Facebook. On my computer. I feel like it's just different if it's on the computer. Last night was really funny. I went to my best friend Derek's house.
She is so fucking funny for that one. She sent me 5 minutes of phone call.
She's gonna tell you all of it over the phone right now.
So I'm hanging out with some friends and we had dinner. And they're just on their Instagram and I'm really tempted to just sign back in. I really want to. I'm so mad. They're like, look at this, look at this, look at this. And I'm like, stop.
Well, damn. I should be promoting myself. This is crazy.
7 people saved this. 7 people
That's
saved
crazy. Can you tell me about this?
Their house is just the kind of house that you can go over and just sit on your phone. It's like, hey, want to hang out? And then all of a sudden you guys are just like, we're just on our phones. So that was funny. I was like, get off Instagram. But yeah, I'm on Facebook because I want to buy a Chemex. I want to become a bigger coffee snob. And the person I'm wanting to buy it from, I have to message. So I don't think it's a full cheat. I think I only have 4 days left of this social media. Well, I shouldn't say social media because I've been on Facebook. I wanted to get my mom an iPad for Christmas. I have 4 days left till Instagram can come back into my life because that was the issue. I'm still on Pinterest and YouTube, and like I said, I went on Facebook, but no dating apps. So it's been 1 month. 1 month to this day. I can't believe it. Here, let me show you on my little countdown. I don't know if you can see that. But 0 days, and I don't know how I feel. I really don't, because it's 4 p.m. on the last day. Like, you'd think, or I thought that I would be like chomping at the bit to get back on Instagram and like get back on Bumble. But I'm seriously not, and I'm kind of more anxious to re-download it. Just start this cycle over, which maybe it won't be, like, I don't want it to go back to how it was, where I just would like aimlessly scroll and have this unhealthy habit. I really don't want it to go back to that, but I feel like that's why part of me is anxious, because I'm like, Is it going to? I don't know. I should have written down talking points or like what I learned, but I didn't because I'm not really a very prepared kind of gal. I kind of just go with the flow and just go with like whatever comes out of my mouth. So yeah, it wasn't like a full cleanse, but it was still, I feel like, really healthy, and honestly I feel like I don't even need to go back on it. I'm not chomping at the bit right now. Oh, I'm at the park where that horrifying dating story that I told you earlier about. Nothing else, like no other people came up to me. There's no fun, juicy stories. I met the love of my life. Nope, that didn't happen. However, I did run into that guy again at the park. Well, I didn't run into him, I ran away. Because I was just like, what? Little lying butthole, I don't want to talk to you. I saw him in yoga from afar at the end of class, thankfully. It was the end. And I was just like, I was so scared that he was going to come up and talk to me. And I told my friend this story, and they were like, you need to just go up to them and be confident and be like, how's your girlfriend? Oh wait, you're what's happening here? I don't know. But I don't have the balls to do that. I don't have them. I feel like I'm all over the place. I don't even know if this video has been interesting because I didn't really like plan it. I kind of did in the beginning, and then as the weeks went on, I was like, oh, yeah, hi, checked in. I'm still not on Instagram, and here I am to tell you, I didn't go on it. I don't even know if I'm gonna download it tonight, but I do want to upload this for you guys and challenge you that if you feel addicted to it as well, just step back and you'll realize how easy it is to just exist in life without it. Like, life is still going on, and I didn't feel any sort of, actually that's a lie. I kind of felt a lot of FOMO, like a lot. I'm the worst at making videos. Yeah, no, I felt a lot of FOMO. I was just thinking about all the people that I genuinely am interested in, loved watching their stories and keeping up with their life. That I missed, and I don't think that was the problem. The problem was just the excessive in not taking in what you're looking at. I think a lot of us do feel the same, addicted and just like this, like it's a drug that's taking over our lives. Not literally, oops, but you know what I mean, not having power, and so it feels good to have power again and be like, oh, I don't even need you. I don't even need you. I don't even need you. Overall, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it. That's that. Also, wow. I'm surprised that I can sit in this park and talk to you guys in front of quite a lot of people. I mean, I'm a little embarrassed, but I don't care. It's a day later. I thought the video was over too. I still haven't downloaded anything. I'm like scared. I've gotten this really great relationship with myself now without it. I'm sitting in my car right now and I'm like, should I download it? Like, I kind of miss it. If I download it, I want to just like post all the time and like really use it instead of just sitting on it. So that's what I'm kind of afraid of, because I'm like, I don't even know, like I feel like I'm not that good at posting content, which I could just get better at. Like I kind of am with these videos. I'm making videos again. I went like a solid 9 months without talking to you guys, being open, being vulnerable. Okay, I'm gonna download it. I've never seen such notifications. I don't know if I'm being dramatic, but it truly is a drug. I feel like I shouldn't throw that around, but you know what I mean. Like, it's very, hello. Oh, cool. I already don't want to be on here. Oh my god, all these messages. What the fuck? I literally have never had this many messages. Wait, oh my god, this really hot guy that I was obsessed with messaged me 4 weeks ago. What did he say? Let me know when you're ready for another coffee antique escapade. Orange Circle is another good location, no pressure. I was literally at Orange Circle tonight. Oh my god, I was literally obsessed with this guy. He's like the hottest person I've ever went on a date with, and if he whatever, I'm gonna say, like, if he watches it, no, he won't. And we went on one date and he was just like too hot, and like I was so intimidated by him, But then he played like too cool. Like it went horribly. I was like, oh, I'll never see this guy again. But I was very attracted. And now, oh my God, I love you. Can we get married? That is insane that we were there tonight and I literally just signed on now. Oh my God, he is so cute. Like I want him to like have babies with me. Thank you. Wow, okay, so I'm back on. Hi. I don't know how I feel. I'm like nervous. Thanks for coming along with the journey. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tip, if you are secretly in love with somebody, just, you know, make a post about leaving Instagram and they will, yep, play hard to get. That's cool. What should I say? Hi. Oh, weird. I was just there. Weird. Okay, I'll let you go. Bye.